This is TradeFlow News, bringing you relevant news and insights from around the world. TradeFlow News, enabling trade for SMEs and economies worldwide.
Welcome back to TradeFlow TV. You know the drill. Markets move fast, and if you're not ahead, you're under. It is Wednesday, August 26th, 2026. Yesterday's copper deficit revision has spread contagion across the base metals complex. We're in a deeply bifurcated market. Energy is flashing bearish, but industrial metals are screaming structural deficit. First up, the 60-second flash. Zinc's shock flip from projected surplus to a 29,000-ton deficit. LME Zinc surged to a 4-year high as warehouse stocks plunged and spot treatment charges collapsed. Meanwhile, copper's drain accelerates near $14,000 per ton. The physical market is reacting. We're tracking over 50,000 tons of canceled warrants as buyers pull physical metal off the market. Energy is surprisingly weak, with Brent crude dragging MCX crude oil down over 3% to 7,888 rupees. The market is trapped between maritime reroute constraints and macroeconomic demand concerns heading into today's EIA data. Finally, gold and silver are taking a breather near $2,529 respectively, digesting macro noise. Let's take a deep dive into why these deficits signal the start of an industrial panic. You can't look at a single data point. You have to look at where the metal physically sits. Look at the zinc squeeze. The supply chain is geographically fractured, and the ILZSG revision is a wake-up call. Mine outages and weather disruptions are draining LME warehouse stocks to their lowest levels since December. But here's the catch. Metal trapped in Shanghai provides zero relief to industrial consumers in the West. The LME is the pricing benchmark for the West. When its stocks crash, it signals acute scarcity. We see intense backwardation, proving that Western buyers are desperate for immediate physical delivery. This brings us to copper's ghost vaults. The tape is flashing warning signs on a massive structural scale. Physical reaction is here, a massive surge in canceled warrants on the LME overnight. Over 50,000 tons are already spoken for, pulled out to feed AI data centers and the grid. With severe production setbacks in Chile and the DRC, replacing that metal is mathematically impossible. Look closer at the energy divergence. Brent crude is flashing bearish while metals price in absolute scarcity. This is a hallmark of stagflation, where interest rates crush broad demand despite metal scarcity. It's a bizarre scenario where transport gets cheaper for commodities that fundamentally do not exist. Here's the trade flow take. Physical decoupling is accelerating. The mining sector cannot keep up. Do not let the energy market shake you. Maintain aggressive long exposure to the copper and zinc nexus. Vault drains confirm that industrial titans are hoarding physical atoms. Stay long. Head to TradeFlow TV for the full macro reality. Stay liquid, stay sharp. See you tomorrow.
That is all for today's news on commodity markets. Stay tuned to TradeFlow News as we continue to provide you with more updates. We also invite you to follow us on Twitter at TradeFlow News, which allows you to watch our program on your mobile device or desktop to receive information from there.